Yo, what's up guys? Fish System here, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 10 fish for a 10 gallon. Hold on. Stupid thermometer. Stick, you bozo. But anyway, I refilled the 10 gallon, made the fish happy. Replanted the plants. That one grew big, really big. But my top 10 fish for a 10 gallon. My number 1 fish. Obviously gonna be the betta. That's my favorite one right there. Actually, no, mine would be my Dumbo half moon, but got the camera set up just right, so I don't really want to move it. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4 betta fish, 5 if you count the one that's at my friend's house right now, and they're just a great fish for a 10 gallon. They're a great piece for, say I have a planted tank like this, like a really heavily planted tank, more than this, like 3 or 4 of these along the back, and then some like Java moss or Mondo grass layout, or the little dwarf hair grass for the front. And I have a betta fish. It's gonna stand out really well, especially if it's a bright red one. I could make a nice red, like deep blood red, or a nice blue or a green, or like the purple pink red with the clear finish, like my other one that I showed you guys. They would make a great starter piece. You can have other little fish in with them, and one of those little fish is my number 2 fish. That's gonna be the neon tetra. They just go great with betta fish. If you have a, like for example, a red betta fish, that neon tetra is just gonna stand out next to it. It's gonna be like a very nice show tank. But if you guys really do like the amphibian side to go with your fish as well, I would, for number 3, even though it's not a fish, it's considered an amphibian. Number 3, the dwarf frog. Now mine, he is currently right there, just finding food in the substrate like he always does. He's always looking for food. So that's just one of my main fish. My number 4 is going to be the dojo loach. They are have a great personality. Especially if you just have just one, you can really like give it a good name. Like I do mine. Mine is, oh wait, mine isn't named. Holy crap. But anyway, they're just great fish, like the frog and the dojo loach. Like I have some pictures of the dojo loach being an idiot. Like one time I thought he was dead because he was belly up here on the surface, and I poke him, he was just laying there. I poke him and he just, like I literally just tapped him just to make sure he was dead. He just swam down like and sat where he is now, except it was like behind the filter, like right there, because the filter was low. What else? Shut the door, buddy.
Are you going on a YouTube video?
Yes. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. My little brother asked if he could use my PlayStation headset. And speaking of the frog being an idiot, there he is. I got a good picture of him. If I can insert it here, I will insert it right now. He was down here, and he had his two back legs underneath this rock, and he was sitting with his stomach facing me like this, and his 2 little arms just standing straight out. Like, say this is his head, and here's his body. His arms are just straight out. I can't really straighten out my fingers that much, but it looked hilarious. I got a picture. If I can insert it, I will insert it. But my number 5 fish, if you're looking for a good fish, for like a good starter fish, hold on, I don't know if my beta's stuck or not. Nope, he's good. It's gonna be the long-finned tetras. I don't know exactly what breed of tetras that is. I've had them for so long, I don't really pay attention to the tetras. But these guys, they just eat anything you offer. I offer bloodworms, flakes. I forget the other thing I offer them, I forgot, but they just eat anything, just like the blood reds back there. I think that's what they're called. That would be my number 6 fish, was the blood reds. They go perfectly with those long-fin tetras and the neon tetras and the betas, because yes, they're long-fin, they have the long fins, but my beta isn't attacking them. It all depends on your beta. Like I know Mrs. Beta, if you're real subscriber, you've been around for a long time, you would know I had a female betta fish. I had a couple neon tetras that I tried to put in with her. She killed them. She just had very aggressive. And stupid thermometer. I'm about ready to give up on getting this thing to stick. I might just go get a new one of the digital ones where you just stick it on the side. But anyway, my number 6, like I said guys, some of the fish I don't have in here, some of them I do, but my number 6 fish I actually have in the 30-gallon, and they're actually considered a crustacean, is a snail. They are just a great feeder, a great cleaner fish. It just came off again. Great, I'm just gonna leave it. But anyway, they love to eat the algae. They eat bottom, like they'll eat the leftover food and the algae. You can have pretty much as many as you want. Just hope they don't breed and get overrun your tank. But they're just great feeder fish, not feeder fish. Sorry guys. Great bottom feeders. There we go. Great cleaner fish. My number's, trying to think, 7 fish is gonna be the Cory catfish. Now there are many breeds of them. You have the Panda Julie Cory, the Julie Cory, the albino, the peppered, the green, and there's many others like a panda. I had a number of Cory catfish at one time. I had a green and 2 albinos when I still had Mrs. Betta before she died, before they all died because of my older brother. So they were just great fish. They love to eat the extra food off the bottom. That's what they do. So my number 8 fish, number 8, is going to be the bumblebee catfish. They only get to be about that long, 3 inches, and they like to hide, but when you do see them, they look amazing. They're orange with anywhere between 3 and 5 black stripes along the side. They just look amazing. And they look like they have like almost like half Goliath grouper, half tiger shovelnose. Like they have like the stripes, but when you see just the face sticking out like underneath a rock, they look like a Goliath grouper. Like they just look awesome. That's why I put them on here. But they just make great fish. My number 9 fish is gonna be a guppies. They love to hang out from like here up, so they would go good with like the frogs, the dojo loaches, the Cory catfish, the snails. Obviously any fish can really get along with snails unless it's like a puffer where they eat the snails and you use snails as feeders. But anyways, they give you that tank, the color like the betta fish, but you can have more than one male. Unlike betta fish, like see here, I can only have one male betta fish in here because he's a male, they'll fight and kill. So he's doing whatever he does. I think he sees his own reflection, but he's just, guppies, you can have more than one male, which brings more than one set of long fins with the color to your tank. So my number 10 fish, it's gonna be like the mollies and plotties. They're kind of the same. Like plotties are basically smaller mollies, in my opinion, and they just have like colorful. There's very colorful fish. They just bring a nice color to your tank. When I got my first fish tank, it was a 20-gallon. I had black mollies, Dalmatian mollies, red wag plotties, Cory catfish, a pleco. I know it wasn't the right tank size for him, but I had one. Yeah, and then it evolved, and I got Thump. Thump ate the mollies and all the plotties and all that. And then I got some minnows, some gouramis. Oh yeah, I did have gouramis originally. I had the red and blue striped ones. I forget the name of it. I had a powdered blue dwarf gourami. But Thump came. The gouramis died after a while because Thump ate them all my mollies and plotties, like 2 or 3 a day. then it evolved into me getting the 2 gold gouramis that were my mother's because she really loved the gourami, so I got them for her. I kept them in my tank for her. And then later on, my older brother got mad and poured bleach in my tanks. So, but yeah, guys, that's my number. My number 10 would have to be the Mollies and Pilates because they just ate whatever you offered them. I only fed them flakes because that's all I had at the time. I didn't really know that much about keeping fish. I was just getting into the hobby. But hope you guys like what I did with the 10-gallon. I left the Amazon store where it is because that's where my Dojo Loach likes to hide. He'll sometimes food gets stuck inside, like down there. He'll just eat it. But hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for next time. Peace.